Hello, fellow translators. Today I'm going to talk to you about something I came across. So I came across this concept while I was basically taking this marketing course on Udemy, and that I found, which was actually quite good. And they had this concept that I remember thinking, oh, I wish I'd learned this when I was first starting out as a freelance translator. And it's one of those things I come across. But then after a while, I started thinking that actually it might be useful for some of you because many of you are first starting out as freelance translators. So I thought I would reiterate this concept to you, which I thought was quite interesting. And that's basically, and it's quite simple as well. And it's basically to set up a Facebook page. Now, most of you already have Facebook pages. You're on Facebook, do your own thing. But here's to set up a separate page of you as a translator. So almost like a professional page, but it's on Facebook, right? And what you do is, you create a page that says, John Smith, whatever to whatever translator, and some pictures and some whatever, and some updates about your life and stuff like that. And then you can do the usual thing where you add, or you ask your friends to add it, or add your friends, or whatever it is. Invite your friends over, and or however you feel comfortable. I don't know. I get plenty from like all my friends I haven't talked to in a while about their page, and I kind of like it because it keeps me updated with what they're doing. And that's the thing. You add your friends, and right away, all of them at least know that you're a translator, so they know they can go to you. It kind of keeps you top of mind. But the main thing to do once you have this page set up is to then go on to other Facebook pages and just go around and find other pages that deal with translation, languages, stuff along those lines, and comment on them. Comment though, and Facebook lets you choose if you want to comment as your personal page or as this new created page. Comment as this new created page. Now the important thing here is not to sell what you do. Don't say, I'm a translator, I'm available, and leave a bunch of comments spamming people's comment section. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that. That never works, by the way. What you should do is just engage in conversation. If people are talking about something fun, then comment and start talking to people, and that creates a conversation and creates a relationship with the people you're commenting with, and with the page that initially set it up. I would think a good place to start off would be one of those, since we deal with translation, you have a lot of those funny translation Facebook pages or stuff with funny language mistakes or stuff like that. Like you see menus translated incorrectly or big signboards that obviously use Google Translate or something bad, all those things. And you have a lot of pages like that. In fact, a lot of them are quite funny. In fact, we have one that my sister and I run. It's called Language is Fun if you want to look it up. But you find a lot of those, and then you can, and those are usually funny. Comment on them, exchange images back and forth and stuff like that. And basically, this way you're building relationships, creating relationships, and it can also be fun because you're talking about languages and stuff like that. And it's a good way to kind of spread marketing, but doing not being in your face and not constantly try to sell, but doing it in a more relaxed way. It's also going to be more long term. You won't get clients like that because of it. It's something that you can cultivate over the long term, and in that way it can help. And I thought it was quite interesting because, had I started doing this when I first started out, I think it would have been very useful. I mean, just to have also my own Facebook page, because then another thing you can do once you have your own Facebook page is you add it to all your profiles, right? And so then you can add it to your pros profile, your Upwork, Translators Cafe, your LinkedIn, whatever you have, add that you also have this Facebook page and people can like it or stuff like that. And after a while, I think you'll start finding people liking it, people you don't know that are clicking like on it, and for some reason they're interested in it, and they'll start conversations with you as well. And, and you can post stuff regularly on there, whatever you want, updates on your life, just photos that you come across, maybe share some of the photos, the funny ones that you see, or else if you write a blog, definitely put a blog there, whatever it might be, or else just videos as well, whatever you like and feel comfortable with. And you'll start creating a community in, your Facebook page. And that I think will be very interesting. And, had I done this like 7-8 years ago when I was starting out, a bit more now, then I think by now it would have been a pretty cool page. And in fact, our Language is Fun page, it wasn't really along those lines. We just wanted to have fun with language, and so that's why we put that up. But it's still there. We have a pretty good. In fact, let me see. I should probably link up to it. I like never linked to our Language is Fun. By the way, we're also on Twitter and Instagram. And if you search for Language is Fun, you'll find them. Oh, and on Facebook, we're not called Language is Fun. See, this is how bad I am at marketing sometimes. So maybe you shouldn't be listening to me. But no, this is why I have to get my information from other people. So our Facebook page is called How to Be a Successful Freelance Translator. Successful Freelance Translator. But it just became a page where we share all these funny, language things and translation stuff. So it kind of morphed, I guess. I guess originally when I created it, it was to go along with my course. See? Life is funny. It changes that way. So anyway, but that's the thing. And and if you create a Facebook page, who knows what's going to happen over time and how it'll morph and how it'll change. But it's good to have one. So I think, create your own Facebook page of you as a translator and have fun with it. See what happens with it. And I think it'll be very interesting. I think the important thing there, though, is not to constantly be selling. Don't always just comment on people. I can provide these translations. I can provide these translations, blah, blah, blah. You can have it there, obviously, on your Facebook page. Say, I do English to Spanish translations. Email me here. Obviously, that's fine. Make it easy for people to contact you. But otherwise, just have fun with it. Do whatever you like with it and see what happens. So anyway, hopefully some of you can find this useful, especially if you're first starting out as translators. And hopefully you can, use this, create your own Facebook page. Once again, have fun with it. So that's pretty much it. Click like if you find this useful. Click thumbs up if you like this. Sorry, I'm on this Facebook page now. I'm all confused. So, and then subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, thanks. Bye. Savedum.